yung concept nila is genderless, which kind of makes it, wala silang title.
Correct.
Parang ganon. But they're actually the forefront. Kumbaga sila yung flag bearers of the cause, the possibility of other concepts na
Correct.
similar that can start because of what they're doing.
Exactly. Kasi nga parang since it's genderless, unbounded So like you can be whoever you want to be. And I think that is the best message that you can put out there. And in terms of like artistic expression, parang like the more you realize that you can be whoever you want to be, parang the more you're gonna explore expressing yourself, like doing different things that kind of like pique your interest. Wag lang yung medyo illegal, no? Kaysa ini-enrich tayo.
So like having them out there to show that, just express. And I think it's not just for artists in general.
Yes.
I feel like it's for everybody.
Yeah.
Kasi parang there's something bigger than just inspiring artists, but it's also like showing how to live, how to exist in general.
Ganda. One, two, sarang!
Hey!
Annyeong, this is Monica.
Hello, my name is Pia.
What's up, everyone? This is Trency, and welcome to another episode of One, Two, Sarang!
Heart to heart to you.
Heart to heart to you.
Annyeong.
Sana kami pa rin ang iyong favorite K-pop and K-drama podcast out there. If we are, comment in the comment section below how much you love us. Wow, naghahanap ng validation in this day and age.
May pinagdadaanan ka?
Wala naman. Gusto ko lang ma-validate. Normal lang naman yun. Diba?
Alright, moving on.
Moving on. And this right now is a weak moment for me.
Oo, I'm so sorry. I validate you.
Oh, thank you so much. Pero kasi, I want to highlight moments in our life that we feel like we served. Oo, we served. So, tell me, may natatandaan ba kayong moment in your life na parang you said, I served the people.
People of the Philippines.
Yung tumakbo kang konsehal. Ikaw, Mon. Ikaw may mga recent service ka, di ba? To the Filipino people. Oo. Diba?
Quezon,
Through art.
diba?
Oo, yeah.
Wow, I'm a serviceman.
Serviceman?
I guess, yeah. Oo nga naman. Yeah, I
Mm-mm.
guess that's my service. That's my contribution
To the artistic,
artistic community, to the people,
of the
of the
Philippines.
Philippines.
Yeah. But it's
the
true.
world.
To the world,
Diba?
yes. Participating in filmmaking that has relevance
Correct.
for the nation, for the people of the Philippines.
And with that in mind, to the camera.
Yes.
Serve.
Served.
Yan. To your camera.
Okay. Again. I served.
Bam. Okay, she did. How about you, Pia?
For me, ang naisip ko bigla was the 2019 presidential election.
Hi.
Because I was at the PPCRV covering the hindi NAMFREL. Ang luma na NAMFREL, di ba, Besh? So I was covering the elections that time, and it was quite an intense race, especially for the vice presidential seat. It was Leni Robredo versus Bongbong Marcos. And because I was at the front seat and talagang kapag may lumalabas na bagong boto, aba, ang ginagawa ko nun, ite-text ko muna sa Viber group natin.
I love it.
Kasi di ba nagtatanong,
In the know.
ite-text ko muna doon, tapos sabihin ko na sa desk ko, go, ere na. Tapos, ayun, sabihin ko na yung latest results of the elections.
Yes.
That was like quite intense because I would be on air from 7 a.m. until 10 p.m. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Serve.
Yes. Gumata may snap. Ganon.
Serve.
Oh, diba? Diba? At gabi, itong dalawang kaibigan kong to, they have really given so much for this country. And sobrang nararapat because we are recording this prior to the Independence Day of the Philippines, which we should always be celebrating every year. Okay. And ako naman, in part, to my contribution to the Philippines, no? Normal lang naman akong tao. isa po akong botante.
Oh.
And I've never missed an election in my life.
Wow.
Very good. And that is how I serve.
Naalala mo nung ginaslight kita na may binoto ka na, sabi mo, hindi talaga.
Parang, bumoto ba ako? Tinitiga ko na matagal yung daliri ko kasi baka meron pang remnants.
Oo.
Nung ink, indelible ink, no? In line with all this serving, no, we will be talking about a group that has served their nation in their own way, diba? Because they're promoting a different kind of K-pop, I think, in my honest opinion. Opinion. And we are going to be talking about the fantabulous group X-Love.
Yes!
Woo! Sobrang fun. Okay, we're going to be talking about X-Love pero in the context of us exploring their music.
Yeah.
Because honestly, parang this is our first time really delving into their music. So
Yeah.
pero when we were talking about like ano ba pag-uusapan natin for our episode, parang okay, let's talk about like a group that's like really setting themselves apart
Yes.
from the rest. So, something very unique. And sa mga Sarang Base who are fans of X-Love, please comment down below if you want to share some knowledge about them kasi we really, really want to know more about this group. So everything that we're going to be talking about X-Love today, these are just like snippets lang of who they are. And we hope to share this with the other people then who are interested in knowing about them or who just found us. Diba?
Also in the spirit of exploration.
Yes.
And of
exactly.
course, in the spirit of Pride Month.
Yes, correct. Emphasis on that because we want to also put in the forefront our queer brothers and sisters. At
Hindi
arms.
lang ako allies. Isa rin akong ally.
Correct.
Ang ganda
Oo,
nun.
oo. Our queer community pala. Hindi brothers and sisters because that is, a very makitid definition.
Yes.
Our community na lang. Yon ang tamang term. Okay. Alright, so what are we going to be talking about today? Okay, so first of all, ang X-Love they released an album just last May, so we are going to be delving into that. Kumbaga ito ating gateway into their world. We'll talk about our thoughts and feelings about this. And of course, hindi may iwasan na pag-uusapan natin ng X-Love, we have to really talk about how unique they are as a group, okay? And with the little knowledge that we have of them, pag-usapan natin, and maybe we can enrich our understanding of them through this conversation. And kayo rin, mga Sarang Base, baka may mapulot kayo and baka may pwede kayong i-share sa amin during this conversation. Okay. So we want to talk about like how different they are and how they are actually pushing the envelope in the K-pop industry. And lastly, of course, as your multi-stan girlies that we are, parang may certain brain chemistry na tayo in terms of K-pop. So how through this conversation and our research and our trying to understand X-Love, paano niyo nabago ang ating brain chemistry when it comes to understanding what K-pop is. Yon. Okay, so that is our questions for this conversation. But before we really delve into that, gusto ko munang tanungin ang Monica at ang Pia, no?
Mm-hmm.
With one word.
One lang.
One lang. Pwede mo explain.
Okay.
Kailangan statement word lang siya.
Okay.
Parang ganun. What is your first impression of X-Love?
Pwede bang considered word yung,
Yes.
Okay.
I think that is a word.
Yeah.
With many different layers of meaning.
Yeah.
Oo.
But my means,
Oo.
oh my gosh, they exist. Like, happy. In a happy way. In a very positive way. It was a surprise that they're around. Parang ganon. So that's my, And I'm sure that's what we're gonna be talking about later.
Yes. Correct. Oo. Baka madagdagan yung mo into,
Yes.
Or like,
when we talk about the music, magiging,
ganon.
Diba? Nadagdagan ng, diba?
Ganon. Daming different ways. How about you, Pia?
One word, brave.
Wow.
Because I was telling them as well, because I watch all the survival shows. And I was a huge fan of Boys Planet, first and second one. And yung sa first talaga, because si Womuti was one of the standouts during that time. And I really had an inkling na pwede siyang mag-debut. But if I remember correctly, hindi siya umaabot ng top kasi top 8 yun. Kahit sa top 10, top 20, nagbe-breakthrough siya. Honestly, si Womuti lang yung naalala ko sa kanila because when I googled the rest of the members, there are two more, si Rui tsaka si Haru, who also were in Boys Planet, but I guess they were eliminated early. So parang medyo nasundan ko. After nun, si Wumuti joined another survival show, which is something like Vocal King, something like that. So I watched that as well. And madami doon galing sa Boys Planet. So there's this familiarity. And if I remember din sa Vocal King, parang medyo, kasi obviously Boys Planet nakakahon, boys.
Correct.
So they have to have that concept that they're boys doing this and that. And then yung sa Vocal King, yun yung parang medyo mas longish na yung hair niya, parang ganun. Pero like, I don't know, who am I to judge, diba?
Correct.
Parang kung ano man yun.
Oo.
So like, pero strong vocal.
Wow.
As in, siya talaga yung parang tumatop na siya doon. Pero I think hindi pa rin siya nag-debut in that group. So when I saw, parang suddenly, when I saw na parang, another Boys Planet spin-off, that's what I thought. And then I'm like, wow, ang galing na how brave of him to do this. And I'm also, I guess this is something to talk about also later. But I'm so glad that he found people, an agency who supports him and allows him to do this and like spearhead this whole creative group. Because ang lakas ng star power niya, pero alam mo kasi na hindi siya palatable sa Korean general public.
Correct.
Parang yun, kasi strong vocally, magaling kumanta, magaling sumayaw, pero ba't hindi siya nagbe-breakthrough? You know, like those Korean standards, maybe that's why hindi talaga kaya. And then now doing this, it's so brave. And it's about time.
Yes, about time, no? And maybe the right time. Kasi parang, di ba, ang tagal na niya and like, not just Wumuti, but like the other members, and parang they've been in the survival group circuit na for a while. So, finally, it's their chance. And for us to talk about them. Ganon. Oo. I guess for me, my word is, and because their visuals talaga, yun talaga yung unang mo makikita sa kanila. It's stunning. Kasi sobrang parang like the impact of their visuals talagang mahuhook ka, it will draw you in. And I think for me, yun talaga yung unang head turn talaga for me.
Yeah.
Oo, yung visuals nila. And parang in relation to both of what you said, yung and then like brave, like it's so different and it's parang it opens doors. So, and I hope there's more of this in the future.
Yeah.
They'll be the first of many.
Yes.
Ayun. So that's our little backstory for our own experiences with X-Love. Sana start pa lang to. Oo. So, sa mga hindi nakakilala sa X-Love, so we'll lay down some facts lang naman para masaya tayo dito, no? We gain some knowledge. Mabilis lang to. Alright. So, ito, 5 fun facts lang. Okay. Kung may iba pa kayong alam na facts, drop it in the comments. We would love to know. Okay. So, their name literally means unknown love. Okay. X represents unknown, while love represents incomplete love. Incomplete love. Kasi, ang pangalan ng kanilang fanbase ay E-Love. Oo. So, they complete X-Love. So cute. Diba? And,
Hindi ba evil?
ay, sorry, evil. Oo, evil. Evil pala. E-Love. E-Love ng
Ego.
tahanan. Charet. Because they're
E-travel.
mother. Oo. Correct. Correct ka dyan. Evil. Okay. And their journey is about discovering different forms of love and self-expression. Clearly, it's about self-expression. So, it's a multinational group. So, we've discussed the group, some members na. So, their leader and actually their producer, kumbaga the creative brain talaga of this group is Wumuti, as Pia said. So, 99-liner siya.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Ang bata pa. There's something in the water din, no? Sa 99. Of the 99ers, no?
Oh my gosh. I guess hakot ko rin siya.
Wow! Okay, sa lahat ng mga 99 pila na daw kay mo. Ikulong!
Matakot na kayo?
Hindi siya namimili. Lahat. Come one, come all, chair. Okay, so as Pia mentioned then, you competed in Boys Planet, Build Up, but Vocal Kings is different pa.
Yeah, that's another survival show after Boys Planet.
After Boys Planet, okay. And Wumuti is from China. Oo. And another fun fact, multilingual siya, massively multilingual. Parang, I don't know how to say this, Urgui?
Yeah.
Or Uyghur? O basta it's a language in northern China, I
Yeah.
think. And Korean and English and
The
Chinese.
Mongolia, basta that.
Yung border, yeah. May ganun ding members sa Aldi 1.
Very interesting yung background, in all fairness. Okay. And he is regarded as the group's creative visionary. So parang, may mga nagsasabi pa nga na parang he handpicked pa the members to be part of this group.
True.
What a creative.
Can I add to that?
Go.
Yun nga, parang dun ako na interested because it kept on popping on my feed when
Yeah.
the whole thing started. parang one of the things that I like also about
Mm.
Wumuti is that parang he doesn't make his gender something so hard to understand. Parang sa mga fans, he'd be like, so what's your pronouns? And then he's like, he, she, it, they.
Doesn't matter.
Just call me whatever you're comfortable with.
Correct.
Parang when it started, parang yun nga, binigyan siya ng leeway ng agency to do your own group kasi gusto na nilang ipag-debut siya. And then, he handpicked these people. And then one of them, apparently, nag-sign na pala. Tapos parang siya, I'm not sure kung si Haru ba or si Rui. Pero naunahan na siyang mag-sign. Tapos parang siya, sabi, they're making a genderless group daw. Tapos parang si Wumuti, you mean the group I'm making? Parang ganon. So parang may ganon siya. So siya talaga yung parang mother nitong grupo na to.
Correct.
And deserve.
Na-pull din yan yung mga tao, no?
Yeah.
Fairness.
And also, sorry, Boys Planet, lagi sila ni Wonky din magkasama, okay?
Oo nga.
Meron silang barkadahan nun.
Actually, tutuwa ako kasi parang I saw this like fan cam of like, I think Ahof and them. They were all together. I think it was really like a music, an award show. Tapos yung, di na sa stage ulit, mga, bye-bye, ganyan. Paalis na, parang naghaharutan sila sa likod.
Oo.
Ang cute! Kasama si Shuaibo.
Exactly. Kasama si Shuaibo. And there was recently, like, because they were promoting this song, so nasa Music Bank sila, tas katabi nila GB1, and GB1 debuted because of Boys Planet, right? Tapos
correct.
nung in-announce na nanalo yung GB1 for that music show, nag-hug si Wumuti tsaka si Gyuvin ba? No. Basta one of the members, I can't remember who. Tapos biglang nag-post na si GB1 sa page niya right after. I was hugging Wumuti. Parang pinapakalma niya yung fans niya kasi akala nila may hinag siyang random girlie. So, pinakalma niya na it was Wumuti Hyung.
Wumuti Hyung. Kalma fans. Wumuti Hyung lang to. Grabe, nakakatuwa. Okay, so next up, we have Rui, who's Taiwanese, all-rounder nila, who's also Boys Planet.
Yes, pero hindi ko siya napanood.
Okay. So medyo
maliit ang
earlier.
screen time.
Gets, He's a 2000 liner. So si Wumuti na yung eldest nila. And parang strong ang kanyang dancing and stage presence. So yun ang biniyada niya sa table. Si Rui. Okay. And we have next is Yoon, who is our South Korean from Gwangju. And our main vocalist, okay, fun fact, matangkad siya, 6'1" siya.
Wow.
And he trained for 8 years. I think yun yung isa mga highlights sa kanya because, yun nga, parang like we kind of gravitate, like yung mga stories ng idols na ang tagal nang nagtitrain, pas never na debut. And then they find this group that really just speaks to them.
Where they belong, ganon.
Where they belong. And where they can express themselves fully. And lastly, we have our maknae, Haru, who is from Japan. He also competed in Boys Planet. And 2006 to.
Baby
pa. Grabe, oo. So, they debuted actually in January 7, 2025, and their debut single album was I'm a Bee. Okay. Ito yung din nila sa Pilipinas nila. Parang they promoted here. Ito yung nag-wish bus sila. Kinanta nila to doon.
Tsaka nag-market, diba?
Correct, nag-market.
Sa success sila!
Alam na natin.
Pag market talaga, alam mo talagang level up.
Kailan tayo
Exactly.
mag-market?
Hi, market. Grabe, want to
sarang.
sarang.
Uy, nag-host ako ng mga mall show doon. Ba't di pa ako sumasakses?
Ay, my girl. I think we have to do it together.
Okay, yeah. Okay, as a group.
Okay. So, ang X-Love is actually under 257 Entertainment. I just want to emphasize this because it's a subsidiary of RBW, Rainbow Bridge World, who handles Mamamoo, Oh My Girl, which are mothers,
yes,
and Card, who's a mother-father.
And si diba? Si BM is like the president of the breast something. Diba may ganun siyang...
Breast something?
Oo, meron siyang ganung pinaandar kasi diba malaki yung chest niya. So meron siyang ganung breast, whatever, tapos ginawa niyang awareness. Mother.
Mother na mother.
So cool.
Yeah.
Ganon. Ay, ako, hindi ako papasok.
Ay, hindi din ako pwede. Sorry.
Si Monica baka pwede
si
pa.
Monica lang.
Monica pwede.
Ang pambato namin.
Ang pambato natin. Correct. Ilaban mo kasama kami.
Sige.
Ayan. Ito, sobrang gandang fun fact. Their unofficial color is Tyrian purple.
I know, ang lande.
Ang lande. Monica? Tyrian purple. Purple.
As in, Game of Thrones.
Oo. Or how do you say it? Tyrian or Tyrian?
I have no idea.
Well, kung Game of Thrones, Tyrion.
Gino-joke ko lang. Kasi yun yung alam kong Tyrion eh.
Oo nga eh.
Game
Wait
of Thrones.
lang.
Yun, Tyrian.
I feel so an artist.
Ako,
What
di ko
is
alam
that
kung ano yung
purple?
Tyrian. Pero it's giving...
How's it spelled?
It's like this. Tyrian. But it's giving parang king, no? Tyrant, if that's the source word. And I think this is the most important fun fact. Parang they're considered K-pop's first genderless concept group.
I love it.
As in, I mean, you see the visual,
Trailblazers.
and how we talked about this a little bit before we started recording. Na parang they don't really have like a set like gender for them. Kumbaga parang they're really promoting fluidity that you know, like music can be expressed without having like defined kumbaga genders or something, parang ganon.
Like
So,
set expectations.
set expectations, exactly. So they have become known for challenging traditional gender norms through their fashion, obviously, styling, choreography, and artistic direction. And the members describe this as a creative concept rather than a statement about their identities.
Yes.
Kumbaga parang the concept comes first. But it's beautiful to see because parang, yun nga, as you've said nga, parang it's also a challenge to how Korean society perceives gender roles. Na you can express without having to be boy, girl, or everything in between. So some things people have said about X-Love, and maybe you guys can, pipe in. Okay. Ang sabi dito, ng K-pop world, syempre talaga meron. Kaya natin, i-pinpoint kung saan galing. They aren't here to play by the rules. Do you believe that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oo. Diba? Parang how they, yung put themselves out there.
Yeah.
Parang they're making the rules.
And can I just say, like, from what we know about those who, I don't know if any of them are transitioning or whatnot, but just knowing that there are people who have transitioned and they consider, like, their old self dead. You know what I mean?
Correct.
There's, like, a separation between that person and the person that you really want to be.
Correct.
So, parang, it was so interesting for me that Wumuti kept his name. From Wumuti from Boys Planet to Wumuti of X-Love. Because that's exactly what they're saying, that gender is fluid.
Correct.
So parang there's no death of the old Boys Planet version of me. That's part of me and my journey, and this is what I am now, who I am now. So parang napaka-refreshing lang nun sa akin. Kasi usually, di ba may ganon? We don't talk about that. Parang may ganon eh. Sa kanya, it's out in the open.
It's part
and-
of
right?
how he is, where he is now.
Correct.
Diba?
The
I love
journey.
that.
Ganda nun. Kasi narrative nga naman din siya.
Mm-mm.
Ganda. Si Umuti talaga very
What
interesting.
creative.
Oo,
Sobra.
interesting creative
Sobra.
person. Okay, one more. Their bold, genderless concept is breaking norms in visuals and performance. In agreement. Ito interesting. This is from Art Plus magazine. Actually, wasn't able to read the article, but ang ganda lang ng statement na X-Love arrives as a refusal.
Nice.
I love that.
Diba? Ganda. Not loud or confrontational, but a deliberate challenge to how masculinity is typically presented in K-pop. Very,
Yes.
diba? Interesting. Kasi parang, I came into K-pop seeing it already as a confrontation of what mainstream masculinity is for me, which is, pretty Western. Diba?
Yeah.
So, parang like, for them to challenge the concept of masculinity pa further with this.
Yeah.
Ganda. And from Teen Vogue, kailangan i-mention Teen Vogue.
Naman.
Namashte. One of the most unique acts of 2025. This was when they debuted.
Yeah.
And very, very unique indeed. And that's why we are now going to be delving into one of their unique products, which is their album. Oo, ang album nila, it's called I God. I God! Ganyan sinasabi ko pag may nahuhulog akong plato.
Akala ko, I God, I this way.
Oh my God, nag-Miss Saigon siya.
So sorry, cultured.
Grabe. Alam mo, yung utak ko parang ang bilis eh. hindi siya actually mabagal siya. Pero na-feel ko yung struggle niya to keep up. Sa utak ko kasi, I God, I Delilah.
Or I got a bird. I only fly away.
Ang dami nating kanta, and that is why we are K-pop artists ready to take over Market in 2027. Okay. So I God is their second mini album. It was released May 27, 2026. And Serve is its title track. And let's talk about Serve and the MV, of course, after this short fun fact section. It has 7 songs. Songs are The Rules, Serve, Extensi featuring Wumuti and Rui, back-to-back. Hips featuring Yoon and Haru. Masterpiece and Serve Instrumental. Oh, Serve Instrumental is the best. And this is actually their first album na meron silang mga unit songs. Yan. And then, just to emphasize again, na parang like, the stuff that they produce, their albums are really heavily involved yung mga members, especially si Wumuti. So, whatever they write here or like song that they put in, talagang involved talaga sila. And it sold over 224,291 copies in the first week of its release. So it was a major success. Yes. Okay. So ang question ko sa inyo guys, what's your overall impression of this album? Let's talk about it.
I want to start with how it opened with The Rules.
Yes.
I love that song, that track. Because it's like dark jazz na. Ang ganda, I mean, you know how the first track is usually the mood setter.
Correct. Oo.
Medyo nagulat ako. Considering, I mean, dahil nga, I mean, ilan pa lang yung mga EPs nila.
Oo.
And I wouldn't say na trademark, they can't say that trademark nila yung parang ganitong klaseng music. I don't think I've also heard from K-pop at least, yung parang ganitong heavy, like sobrang
Very
heavy
moody.
jazz, moody jazz yung first track nila to set the tone. So nagulat ako. Na parang,
Ay, anong klaseng auto?
Makakailang ako sa episode.
Oo, bilangan niya.
like it's an excited, parang ganon. Kasi parang, wow, this is new. Although, in a way, expected that it's new because yun nga, they're trying to go for different or fresh, diba?
Correct.
And I like that this attack, parang, it takes you somewhere eh. It's so cinematic. Like, I can imagine, parang siyang ano yun? Dick Tracy na parang na-imagine mo yung mga ganong classic. Very noir. Ganong classic eksenahan agad while listening to it. So, nakaka-excite kung ano yung next track after this. Parang ganon. And I thought, because of this, because of the first track, it's what made the entire album parang pleasant to listen to.
Correct.
Kasi you're kinda getting, parang you got loosened up eh. Like, you know how jazz makes you kind of feel ganon? Like, it kind of makes
and
you
it's so
feel,
improvised kasi, so you kind of just go with the flow.
parang jazz makes me feel drunk even if hindi
You're
pa,
not.
even if
I
I'm
love
not, parang
it.
ganon.
Oo.
So you start with that. So for the rest of the other tracks, loose ka na.
Yeah.
Alam mo yun. Whether, kasi parang they have some hip-hop R&B there, and then they have a lot of house.
Oo, very dance tracks.
Very dancey. It doesn't matter kasi ganun ka na. Alam mo yun? Oo. Enjoy mo na yung experience.
Oo, you listen it to like, parang like, in the middle of the night, no? And then you're just like dancing by yourself. May ganun siyang vibe, no?
Yeah.
Oo.
Parang pwede nga siyang pwede siyang, the album, maliban sa The Rules, sa first track, pwede siyang pang solo time. Like, if you wanna feel
Dance time.
feel it, your own.
Dance time.
Okay, dance time.
Dino's dance time.
Oo.
Pero pwede rin siyang with friends, alam mo yun, if you just wanna have fun, loosening up together. Ganon. Gusto ko yung vibes nun.
Yeah.
Sobrang agree. It's a very short album nga. Pero parang tuhog din yung pagiging, ganyan flowy. Parang every track, parang is a little bit different from the other, pero meron siyang overarching thought and theme. Oo. But sobrang agree. Like the first, super, I love how they start. It sounds so mature. Kaya actually, honestly, I thought they were like an older group.
It did
akala
well,
ko talaga,
especially with the first track. Oh.
Di ba? Nagulat ako na 2025 lang pala sila. Sobrang recent.
And even the quality of the music kasi, parang very layered, it's very sophisticated.
Correct.
May ganun siyang feel na you wouldn't expect from young people in a way. Parang ganon.
Exactly. Super.
Kaya nga parang shocking na 99-liner pala si Wumuti. Kasi diba, in K-pop age, that's considered old.
Oo.
And I guess with everything that he's went through before debuting, I guess carried din niya yon. And he's always been like the artistic one. So I think he carried that over. For me as a whole, this album was such a vibe. As in, yun talaga sa akin. Parang, if it's a nice way for you to pick up your mood, it feels like you can't listen to it without vibing to it, dancing to it a little bit. So parang gusto ko yung ganong klaseng picker-upper na klaseng binibigay sa akin itong album na to.
Super agree, as in, parang one particular song for me na parang yung pinaka-vibe is Masterpiece.
I
Parang,
really like
di ba?
that.
Parang it's like the most upbeat of all of them. So parang sarap-sarap
Synth,
yung
ang strong ng synth.
correct, ang strong ng synth, ganun. But I mean, the rest din naman parang like, they have their own flavor. Parang, let's talk about Serve, kasi this is their title track.
Yeah,
and it
yeah.
has an MV. And honestly, parang like, I feel like maybe I'm like the youngest na nakapasok. And the youngest also here, no? But parang like, I feel like, kasi parang you know kasi them na from Boys Planet and you know, you're familiar with music. Ako kasi parang nag-draw in ako because of the music video. Kasi parang ako like, oh, si Han So-hee yan! Parang tutak, Han So-hee! Tapos medyo mukha pa siyang Can This Love Be Translated? Pangalan nun, yung character.
Si, Muji?
Muhi, oo. So,
Nung yung film character
yung film
niya.
character
Oo.
niya. Yung nakakatakot na babae.
Si Doremi.
Si
Oo,
Doremi,
yun,
correct.
oo.
Hindi si
Dorami.
Dorami. Hindi Doremi, si Donita, tsaka si
Regine at si, Mikey
At si
Kawang.
Mikey Kawang.
Oh, si Kimi Dora. No? Ibang Dora yun.
Oo. So parang, and so I watched a music video and I'm like, oh my God, grabe, Serve. As in talagang, parang, it's just a very interesting watch visually. Parang very strong performances. And I think parang X-Love din, I think that's what they're also putting on the table. That they're just fantastic. Not just dancers, but like parang performers in general. Parang they really can express themselves so well with dance. And then there's just one scene there na parang medyo knowing down ko sa choreography. And I think it's Wumuti ba? Or maybe it's Rui. Na parang nakadapa siya. Tapos nag-flip up. Paano ba yun? Parang siyang yung parang worm. Nag-worm siya, tapos tumayo siya. Parang pero pabaliktad. So parang sobrang flexible niya. As in, yun lang ang gusto kong ma-emphasize na kaya niyang gawin yun dun. So kayo, what do you guys think about the title track and the MV if you've seen it?
This might sound a little bit stereotype, but my gosh, I would love to do a catwalk with this song. Alam mo yun? There are some songs talaga that parang, kunyari, we're at a party, especially like our friend group or theater friend group. And then when this song plays, pipila na tayo to ramp. Alam mo
Gusto
yun?
pipila na tayo.
Oo.
Kasi we're very obedient and orderly.
No, pumipila kasi tayo because we like to take turns because we give the moment for whoever's gonna walk down the ramp.
Correct.
Yun lang naman yun.
Tama, correct. We respect each other.
Yeah, and we wanna celebrate each walk.
Yes!
Yeah.
Shit, kailangan natin gawin ulit yan.
Ngayon.
Oh my God. Gawin natin mamaya.
Ang dami natin kurtina, pwede gawing gown. We miss you, Dan.
And Jean-Pierre.
And Jean-Pierre.
And Jake.
True.
Yeah, pero I mean, I hope it's not stereotype. Pero I mean, I really enjoy music like that. And I don't think I've heard a song na mapaparampa ka bigla in a long time. So it kind of made me feel, oh, I miss this. Parang yun, medyo na nostalgic ako. Because when we were in college, we love doing that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's fun.
It's not a common experience.
I know, exactly. So, yun, sobrang gusto-gusto ko siya. And, it also feels high fashion. Parang gusto mo lang pumosing. Ay, hindi ko pala kaya. Kaya ko rumampa, pero hindi ko kayang mag-break. Like, I mean, again, sana hindi siya stereotype na just because, just because ang sineselebrate nila yung fluidity, ibig sabihin, fashion na to, rampa. I don't think there's anything wrong with that because it's fun.
It's fun.
Diba?
Oo. And the whole point din naman X-Love is expression.
Yeah.
In relation to what Monica is saying, as a huge fan of RuPaul's Drag Race, yun talaga yung naisip ko. Like, this is so totally a RuPaul's Drag Race song. Like, I can imagine, because usually there's like an episode where all of them will have, wag naman yung musical version, pero parang meron silang sariling song na ipuput forward tapos i-lip-sing nila. Parang feeling ko, ito yung sobrang bagay doon and they will just go crazy with it. Because you know how in RuPaul's Drag Race, all of these queens can express themselves in ways na shocking para sa akin kasi pwede pala yun, naglakad lang siya tas nagbago siya. Yung ganun ba?
Correct.
Naglakad lang siya ng konti tas biglang naging ibang tao na siya tas iba na yung kwento. Pwede ka palang magkwento through a walk. Parang basically ganon. So I feel like this song is like perfect for that. And yun talaga yung parang pinaka pumasok sa isip ko. So parang lahat ng mga Ewan ko, pero si Aquaria talaga yung na-feel ko na, alam mo, kailangan niya makilala tong grupo na
I
to.
love it.
Feel ko sobrang vibe silang lahat. So, Miss Aquaria, come on to Korea. It's time. Let's meet Miss Wumuti. MX Wumuti.
Tama. Oo. I think i-clip natin to, no?
Oo.
Itatag
Itag
natin si
natin siya.
Aquaria.
Mm-mm.
Kailangan niyo makilala din ang ex-love.
Oo.
Or sana magkakilala na sila. We
Sana.
never know.
Actually, 'di ba? Sobra. I love na parang you pointed out nga like, drag race, 'di ba? Parang when it comes to like going on drag in Korea, parang it's not really something that they showcase, 'di ba? So parang like nakakatuwa.
mainstream.
It's not mainstream. Oo.
Actually, nagulat ako. It's not drag. Pero, kumbaga, for the longest time, with the media, the Korean media that we consume, parang yung notion is sobrang absolute no, walang LGBTQIA+ sa Korea or something. Or very, very limited. Or, tas patago pa sila.
Yeah.
Kasi sobrang Sean.
If anything, suggested lang siya.
True that. Oo nga, not
Pero
in your
nagulat ako
face.
yung last trip ko doon. I remember walking along Itaewon. Main
Itaewon.
Street to.
Oo.
Lalakad ako and then biglang, gay bar. Na ang daming nakapila outside. Na parang nagulat ako, alam mo yun, parang na-trick ako. Alam mo yun? Parang I thought like in Korean media, they don't have a lot of gay people in this country. Here they are and there's more, alam mo yun, in the area. As in, sobrang na-feel ko talaga na nag-gaslight ako or something. And it's so normal. I'm pretty sure may something. I mean, ang dami pa ring hindi in agreement to the community. But
Maybe in like areas outside now.
And I guess Itaewon, syempre
Correct.
that area is very, very open,
multicultural na
multicultural
siya
pa, etc.
Kasi parang you said nga parang like it's just suggested, ganyan. Pero parang like it's time for us to really see outside of what we're just consuming.
Or what we're
Alam mo
being
yun?
fed.
What we're being fed. Exactly. Oo. But ayun nga, I guess siguro it's hard because where are you gonna look? Diba? Parang like, how are you gonna find it? And I guess like that's how X-Love comes in. Like they're genderless, no? Parang like they don't really say outright what, their gender preferences are. But the fact is they're putting something that's unique and kind of challenging like what, we think is.
And also in the mainstream, because we know
mainstream,
how
exactly.
huge K-pop is globally. And they're putting themselves there, and I'm sure they know the risks. They know like what they're subjecting themselves to, because they know what kind of society they exist in. And it's so refreshing that they're actually challenging that. Because even like, for example, meron tayong mga kilalang mga idols na kunwari, nag-umarte sa BL, but we look at BL as something like under the radar. Saan ba mapapanood yan? Hindi natin alam. It's not on Netflix, But they're there, out there in music shows. They're doing all these variety shows, and they're just existing, showing us that they're among everybody else.
Correct.
So,
Totoo.
sobrang brave talaga sa akin na, okay, para silang yung first line of duty sa battle. 'Di ba? Yun yung parang kukuha.
Frontliners.
Yung mga frontliners, sila yung kukuha ng lahat ng bala.
Aww.
Parang yun sila sa akin na, okay lang, they're up to it. Kasi meron din naman, yun nga, we know there's a drag queen culture. I've seen them in some shows as well. Pero hindi sila mainstream, which is what X-Love is doing. So it's so nice that they're doing this. And sana hindi sila maubusan ng strength, energy to do it.
Funny because yung concept nila is genderless, which kind of makes it, I mean, you can call it, how do you call it? Parang, kumbaga, wala silang title. Parang ganon. But they're actually the forefront. Kumbaga, sila yung flag bearers of the community. How's it? Parang, kumbaga, sila yung pangalan to the cause, the possibility of other concepts na similar that can start because of what they're doing. Exactly. So, I like that idea lang na nameless pero named. Hindi ako, hindi ako creative like Umuti. But you get what I mean? Parang,
I like what you said nga na parang like, the possibilities are endless with how they're putting it out there. Kasi nga parang since it's genderless, unbounded eh.
yes.
Oo, diba? So like you can be whoever you want to be. And I think that is the best message that you can put out there. And in terms of like artistic expression, parang like the more you realize that you can be whoever you want to be, parang the more you're gonna explore expressing yourself, like doing different things that kind of like pique your interest. Wag lang yung medyo illegal, no? Oo. Doon tayo sa ini-enrich tayo.
Yeah.
Pero like, I think parang for me, and like I'm going to the question na nga that I posed earlier na parang like how are they pushing the envelope in K-pop? Like how they put themselves together, like yung you've never seen anyone like them. Alam mo yun, na parang
in K-pop.
Oo, na parang, pwede pala. And what you said, pwede pala yan. Diba? Sobrang interesting.
Kasi there are people like them, I guess, but in other cultures who are very, very open and like have been enjoying, I guess, living like the liberties. Pero in K-pop, because nga this is very, very fresh. It's exciting.
Yeah. And also, as we know, K-pop, a lot of them debut with set concepts. O, ikaw yung visual na hindi nagsasalita. Ikaw yung funny guy. Ikaw yung main vocal. And lahat parang idols have expressed over and over again how frustrating it is to pretend to be somebody you're not. So having them out there to show that, just express. And I think it's not just for artists in general.
Yes.
I feel like it's for everybody.
Correct.
Kasi parang, again, as somebody who like loves RuPaul's, like growing up, so my daughter has watched it with me. So she didn't grow up with that kind of thinking that I guess our generation did, na parang may othering, may hindi pag-intindi. Like for her growing up, it's more like nothing. I just see a person.
Yeah.
That's it. And there's no labels, there's no stereotype, there's no pagkakahon dun sa kung ano man nakikita niya. Para sa kanya, person, she's a person just like me. I'm also a person. Parang ganun. So I think that there's something bigger than just inspiring artists, but it's also like showing how to live, how to exist in general.
Ganda. And to connect to what you said, na parang brave. They're so brave. And I feel like their bravery is trickling down to the people who are listening to them. Diba? Parang their bravery is becoming ours.
Yeah.
Ours!
No, really.
Diba? Oo.
As mga kaparehong mga always oppressed by the society, kahit anong gawin mo, you know?
Oo.
Gusto ko lang din i-add, parang yung youth kasi ngayon, they're like that na. Like Thina, na parang ang understanding nila of, for example, gender, hindi siya bound by rules. Like, ang understanding nila of people are kung gaano ka good or bad ang isang tao. Not dahil lalaki ganito, dahil babae ganito. Parang ang nakikita ko, ang naiintindihan ko is they're really, really more fluid. They're really, really more open. Iba na rin sila mag-isip. And maybe that's why there are groups like X-Love. And I assume that there are more to come. And hindi lang sa LGBT si Wave to Earth ba yun? Tama ba? Yung no, not band.
Wavy?
Yung, they are hard of hearing. Na
yung K-pop group na yun.
K-pop group.
Oh, yeah. I don't know the name, but I've seen them.
I will remember this eventually. Gets parang mas brave sila to take on tasks or dreams or roads for their careers, their lives. Kasi nga mas wala na silang boundary sa pag-iisip nila. Kaya din in a way, maliban sa X-Love being brave because they're doing this, parang they're also signifiers of a different generation.
Correct. I get. Yeah.
You get what I mean? Na parang the youth, they are killing it. Like they are doing
The
so.
kids are
The
all
kids
right.
are all
The kids
right.
are all
They are doing
right.
so much better. And it's very, very exciting for their futures, actually.
So, kumbaga, X-Love is like the litmus test. Tama ba yung term of like, parang signifier nga of what the generation is.
Yeah.
Oo, and what
Of
they're
what's to come.
and what's
Oo.
important to them.
Yeah, oo.
So yun. So tayong, I guess, older K-pop fans and Sarang Bisu are listening that are older K-pop fans, diba? Parang like, let's draw inspiration
Yeah.
from that. Oo. Parang like, yun. Parang, and I guess going na to my next question is, ito na yung sagot ko, parang like, this is altering my brain chemistry. Na parang, there are other ways to show, express yourself. And like, siguro yung gusto ko lang matanggal is this is like the constant parang reminding yourself, kasi doon ako naiinggit sa mga kabataan ngayon na parang it's just coming in so easily for them kasi yun yung kinalakihan nila, but like hopefully with more parang like exposure to groups like X-Love and many other things that try to like really open doors for people and like knock down boundaries na parang like I will learn more, diba? And make it easier for me to accept these things. How about you guys? We're going to the question of how did X-Love change your brain chemistry regarding K-pop?
I think because we are so exposed to, yun nga, K-pop, which is bound by so many rules. An idol can't do just anything because there are so many eyes on them. There are so many things that they have to meet. Kailangan ganito in a certain way ang isang idol. So, going back as well to, again, parang before, sorry, keep on talking about RuPaul's, but I kind of like just wanna parallel that experience. Kasi dati, before I started watching it, my friends were telling me, like, Pia, you have to watch it. It's so empowering as a woman. And I don't understand it. How will I be empowered with people who are not like me? It's not like othering sa kanila na, pero gets, like, hindi siya, I'm not watching a woman, so I won't be empowered by a woman. Parang, I in my head, only another woman can empower me. Pero parang when I watched it, I'm like, wow, the ways they could express themselves is so empowering to people who have, again, just like women, who have also experienced a lot of oppression, a lot of ways that are limiting you on how you could express yourself. So parang yun yung part na hindi ko akalain na ma-encourage, ma-inspire, ma-empower pa ako. And like they have ways of, I guess, seeing women that I never saw myself as. And they open my eyes to those things na, oo nga no, ganun pala ako. Maybe that's why they like women so much. Because that's how they see us. In a way that's not degrading. In a way that doesn't feel that I am being SA'd. In a way, alam mo yon, parang talagang it's just pure admiration and they're expressing it that way. So parang, pwede pala ako dun. So that's what I love about them because this is a world that's so bound by rules. K-pop, and all the things we love about it, we know just how much rigidity it exists in. And we have to appreciate it in the rigidity that where it exists. But here comes these, I guess, rule breakers, these people who are literally, sila yung mga nagjo-jump over the wall and showing us what's more. I don't think it's not just for the community, but it could also open up for those who are straight, na ma-realize mo na, pwede yun. Pwede tayo mag-express, hindi tayo dapat nakakahon ng ganito lang. So that's like something, I guess, very exciting. And I do hope there's more to follow aside from them, na lumabas na rin. Ayun.
You know what's also great? The first track is called The Rules.
Correct.
So I guess yun yung, hindi ko rin kasi hindi ako masyadong nag-dive in sa meanings, I guess, behind the songs. But already with this discussion and the feels that we got from that first track, parang yun nga rin yung sinasabi. Na parang the rules, walang rules. The rules is you just let loose.
Correct. Parang ang takeaway, or rather yung concept behind this album is parang chessboard. So parang kumbaga, which plays on the whole concept of rules, diba? Yeah. And then the pawn becomes, kaya nga iGod becomes like, you know, a bigger piece in the chess puzzle and able to like move freely around the board. You know?
So iGod as in me, I set
Parang ganon.
the things in
Oo,
motion.
exactly.
Parang ganon.
Parang ganon.
Oh.
Ang ganda kasi if you look at the chessboard, it's also full of like squares that limit you.
Black and white.
Yeah. And then a pawn is the only chess piece that even if one step lang yung kaya niya, it can go all directions.
Correct.
So that's a beautiful
Oo.
metaphor for them to put out there.
Not to mention, the queen is the most powerful piece
To
too.
that. Oo.
Dami siyang pwedeng kainin.
Correct.
How about you, Mon? What changed?
What changed? Siguro, I guess, like, so we've been at it, at like, K-pop appreciation for a while now. And marami na tayong na-experience ng mga bagong groups. And somehow, even though we find fresh concepts, etc., I guess, this was discussed na rin earlier, yung ano nga, na parang very, very specific, very, in a way, typical. Siguro, ang pinagkaiba na lang is kung gaano sila kagaling. Kaya, nagsa-stand out, kaya we still end up liking them. What X-Love is doing to my brain, K-pop, brain chemistry is that there are more concepts out there. Alam mo yun?
Correct. Actually,
Like, just when I was
Sky's
about
the
to,
limit.
hindi naman give up, pero kumbaga, ang dami kasi,
Parang
ay,
alam ko na.
alam ko na
Oo.
Alam ko na next, ayan, next season, darks, ano na sila, concept na sila. Kasi, okay, next, pwede na silang maghubad. Boy group hindi babae. Alam mo yon
Yeah.
Parang, alam na natin kung ano yung galawan eh. Alam mo yon nakadepende na lang on how exciting it's presented, marketed, and I guess kung gaano ka talented or how much we relate to those groups. Kasi iba-iba rin naman talaga. That's why we end up liking groups more than the other
Correct.
groups,
Oo.
diba?
Oo.
So yun nga, X-Love biglang, oh my God, but wait, there's more. Parang ganon. So nakaka-excite because just when you thought na, alam ko na tong lahat. Aba,
Meron ba?
mali pala ako.
Oo.
Parang ganon.
Correct. And I guess it teaches all of us then a lesson of like, there are boundless, thoughts out there. And we are in a world that it is free to actually get into those things. Ayun. So yun, ito ang aming conversation about X-Love. This is just a tip of the iceberg, I'm sure, about, the wonderful world. And they're a pretty young group, and I'm sure they have a lot more to offer in the future.
Yeah.
Boundless concepts
Oo.
nga, diba? So very, very exciting to really see where they're gonna head and which groups they will inspire, diba? So, ayun, yun ang aming conversation. And Sarang Base, if you are an evil, tama ba ko? If you are an evil and you want to share some facts or just share your love for X-Love to us. And if you put it in the comments, kasi people will see that, diba? And you will inspire more people to look into them. Please do, because I think like this is such a great group to share to the world. So.
And if you can also suggest, like, I don't know, shows, variety shows, like, any other products that they have on social media, on YouTube, whatever, we'd love to watch them.
Yes.
Diba?
For sure.
And also, Sarang Bayes, by the time this drops, this is just a few days before the Random Play Dance for the Pride Month and UP. So I hope to see you guys there. June 28, magkita-kita tayo sa Palma Hall. Let's have fun, RPD, to celebrate Pride.
Yes.
With
for
KS for
sure.
GG.
With KS.
Thank you,
for
KS
G.
for GG.
So Pia will be there and
Yes.
she will be hosting.
Yes,
So makita niyo siya
makita-kita tayo.
sumayaw.
Hindi.
Ay, hindi ba?
sa gilid-gilid lang.
Pero makikita ka pa
Pwedeng
rin nila.
rumampa.
Oh,
Oh
rampa,
my God,
rampa.
girl! I think pupunta tayo para rumampa.
Sa Palma Hall. Oh my God.
game. Tapos kahit na yung iba sumasayaw ng mga K-pop choreo, tayo rampa. Paikot-ikot lang tayo doon rumarampa.
Bilang na-miss natin.
Correct! Oo nga. Because, rampa is free.
Yeah.
Anyone can rampa.
Truly,
Oo,
yeah.
yes. Yeah. Oo. And bago kami rumampa out of this episode, we are one to Sarang and we always end an episode with a game. So, maghintay kayo. We have a game for you guys and I'm sure you will enjoy it. Alright, and we are back and this game is gonna fry your mind. Fry your mind talaga. Hindi man lang change your brain chemistry. Hindi siya game actually. So I'm just gonna ask the girls 2 questions. Okay, and this is based on X-Love's trip here to the Philippines. Kasi they went here, as I said earlier, noong 2025 to promote their album, I'm a Bee. Nag-wish bus sila. 'Di ba? So, of course, pag bumalik sila dito, kailangan silang bumalik sa wish bus. Alright? So, ang gusto kong tanungin sa inyo, okay, sa aking first question, kung babalik ulit ang X-Love sa Pilipinas and they will be performing their song, Serve, saan sila dadalhin ng wish bus na babagay yung Serve?
Saan sila nag-park dati?
Sa Parkal. Saan siya? Malapit sa oo. Sa Parkal. Doon sila nag-park. Diba? Sa IMAB. So, ngayon, Serve. Saan sila magpa-park? Sa Maynila. Oo. To do Serve.
Eh, di saan pa? Di dapat sa Cubao. Di ba nga nung nandun yung 80s, sabi nila, bakit si Hong Jong nasa national capital of the gays?
Of the lesbians.
Of the lesbians with this lesbian haircut. So, ituloy na natin yan because I was just recently with friends who used to hang out at Future a lot and they had so many questions about Future and I've never been. And I'm like, you know what? This place, wala na palang Future by the way. Pero I guess like the vibes are still there. Napalitan na daw siya ng bagong bar.
Okay.
But I guess in the same area, parang nararapat.
Nararapat,
Doon.
no?
Cubao,
In all
artsy
fairness, Mega World
expression.
din yun.
Mega World din ba? Hindi, Araneta.
Mega World is for the gays.
Oo, Mega World. Yung isang,
yung sa
Araneta
may-
side. Yung sa side ng Future. Mega
Ah,
World.
Mega World yun.
Oo,
there
Mega
you
World
go.
yun. Oo, perfect.
Hello, Kendrick Tan. Thank you so much for our mics.
Thank you, Kendrick Tan, for Mega World in behalf of the gays.
Yes.
We would like to thank you.
We
Our
would like
mics,
for you
ours.
to consider this suggestion. I think it would work.
Correct. Oo. How about you, Mon? Saang parte ng Maynila mo sila dadalhin for Serve? As a wish bus.
As a wish.
Ikaw yung wish bus mismo. Flying bus.
Oo nga eh. This is kind of, baka sabihin yung masyadong elitista or whatever. But you know how in Ayala, pag Sundays, closed siya in the morning.
So,
and then,
triangle?
yeah,
No,
the Ayala Road
Ayala
mismo.
Road mismo.
Pero,
Okay, oo.
inisip ko rin actually yung Ayala Triangle because I really like the gardens there.
Okay.
Like, on a random Sunday where everyone's just hanging out. Imagine, like, bigla ka na lang mag-vibe. Alam mo yun. You kind of have to start with the rules. And then, pagpasok ni Serve, parang, you're just,
Dapat ilapit natin sila sa Salcedo Market para yung mga Salcedo mothers.
Correct!
Mapapa-vibe sila.
Baka
Real
mapazumba.
actual mothers.
Oo, diba?
No, tama.
The money, the mothers.
Oo. Ito yung mga tunay na kailangan may educate, no? About,
Oo, exactly.
the boundlessness of gender.
I mean, I don't wanna, kaya ako nasabi parang it might sound so elitist kasi syempre, di ba, alam naman natin yung crowd doon are a little bit in the up there. I guess I'm just thinking of the space kasi because it's available, it's closed down,
Malapit sa
walkable,
pagkain.
malapit sa pagkain, may garden.
Parang lalabas ba sila sa, wish bus?
Hindi naman, pero di ba, siya, kung nandun yung wish bus,
Actually,
tapos
true.
di ba, na-feel mo, narinig mo yung vibe.
Correct. Oo.
Kasi hindi ko siya na-imagine sa Luneta eh. So, doon na lang.
Oo,
So,
tama,
diba?
tama.
Sorry.
Hindi sila pang Luneta vibes.
Oo.
Oo, tama.
Kaya ako naman iisip yung that specific area.
Oo. Okay. So, meron tayong meron tayong Araneta, Cubao. The center of
The lesbians.
the lesbians. Oo,
The
meron na
gays.
tayo, Ayala Triangle. Ako kasi, actually, parang, nung sinabi nyo hindi siya bagay sa Luneta, parang,
Na-hurt ka?
Ay, sorry.
hindi kasi, gusto ko sa harap siya ng National Museum.
Bakit?
Kasi they're national treasures eh. Oo. And I'd like to think that there's gonna be a Korean Friendship Day happening that day as well. So, kumbaga,
Kakanta din sa ito ang gusto ko. Mga bakla! Ito ang gusto ko! Ganon?
ganon. No? Diba? Parang, tsaka ang ganda tingnan no, yung wish bus sa harap ng National Museum. Oo, diba? Diba nag-set up ka ng, doon, ng Quezon set, no? Diba? Na-imagine mo ba yung bus sa harap?
With lots of flowers.
Diba? With lots of flowers.
Mhm.
Oh, diba? Tapos tapos pwede pa sila lumabas sa ng museum, diba? Basbasan nila yung mga art natin doon, ganyan. Oo.
To be fair, vibe nga siya.
Diba? Vibe eh. Oo, it's a thing. Okay, ang aking next question for you guys. To extend outside of ex-love, itong conversation na to, no? So, think of another mother group, okay? Like,
Mother group.
yung group na parang is exuding mother. Ganyan. Kung pupunta silang Pilipinas at mag-wish bus din sila, because wish bus is the market of entertainment, no? Oo. Wish bus. Saan mo sila dadalhin? And if you can add, anong kakantahin nila dun sa lugar na yun?
May sagot na ako.
Ano?
Okay. So, hindi siya group, but it's one specific mother of my favorite group.
Ano?
Of course, I'm talking about Songwa.
Oo.
The
Yes,
mother.
the mother.
Oh my God.
So, dahil nandun si mother, kailangan nandun si father, si Hongjong.
Oo.
So, ang wish bus, syempre, dadalhin ko sila sa El Nido. Pero dapat kasama niya ang buong mga anak nila.
So, mag-honeymoon na naman
So,
si
nasa
mother at si
honeymoon
father.
island kasama ko.
Gagawin mo doon?
Kakanta ng wave.
Pero gusto ko yung parang yung konsepto ng wish bus naging bakasyon na.
Bakit hindi?
Diba?
Hindi ba pwedeng mag-roro?
Diba wala namang rules?
Wala naman rules. Yeah, we're
Isasakay
breaking
natin
rules.
siya sa roro.
Correct.
Oo.
Yung wish bus, no?
Oo.
Or hindi yung wish bus pwede na maging roro.
Yes.
Diba?
That's
Don't
even
we call
better.
those?
Oo, ang ganda.
Di ba yung term yun? Yung
Tapos
mga
nandun siya, ipaglalaban
Oo,
niya tayo
submersible.
against China sa Spratlys.
Ay,
Ganon.
yes.
Yung amphibious.
Amphibious.
Oo.
Amphibious.
Correct.
Amphibious.
Oo.
Tama.
Channels.
Yeah.
Vehicle yun.
Oo.
Ah.
Oo. Ganda.
So, my favorite mother, Songwa.
Oo.
Please bring your children.
Oo.
I like them. I'll be the driver.
Be a driver. Ang akin, Mama Moo. No, because, para silang RBW and they are mothers. Alam mo yun. Tapos, ang gagawin ko, dadalhin ko si Decalcomani, ang kanilang kakantahin. Dahil ito ang kanilang, kinanta na ng maraming K-pop groups, no? So, I think kailangan din lang kantahin sa Pilipinas through Wish Bus. Tapos, in the Philippines, saan sila pupunta para kumanta ng Decalcomani? I think sa amin na lang. Sa Higakit, Surigao del Norte. Because I think my people deserve their presence.
I love it.
Diba? Oh, it's a good. Pwede rin saan tumalun dun sa may dun sa Aticons
Yung
Cliff
jump
Dive.
off,
Oh, yung
oo.
jump off sa may lugar na yun, Grande. Something.
Bukas Grande.
Bukas Grande. Ay,
And plus,
correct.
masarap kumain si Wasa. So,
My
kakain siya
God,
ng madami doon.
yes, true that.
Daming
Oo,
food.
sa Higakit, Surigao del Norte.
Mhm.
Mama,
Moo!
Gyud.
Maugani.
Maugan.
Mama Mugani. Ganon. For me, ano pa ba namang grupo ang kapag sabihin natin gay parade, the first thing that comes to mind is GB1. Because the mother who mothered, please, let's resurrect the video of Song Hanbin going, me, mother. Kailangan niya yan dalhin. At alam naman natin na kahit 5 na lang sila ngayon, mother pa rin lahat ng kasama niya. Si Matthew, si Gunwook, si Jiwong. Oh my God, si Tere. Go. So, magsasama-sama sila. So, kailangan nila ng rendition nung mother ni RuPaul. At kailangan, alam na nila information. Ang gitna natin, Song Hanbin, our mother who mothered. At sa O-Bar. Bakit pa tayo lalayo? Andun na yung parang
Sa park sa harap yung wish bus.
Oo.
Ganda.
Ipagkasya natin yan sa Pasig Home Depot. Ortigas Home Depot.
Doon pa rin ba sila?
Ipasok natin doon.
Oo.
Tapos parang wala. So, labas,
Oo.
mga bakla. Ganon.
Oo, ganon.
Alam na. Ayun.
Correct.
Let's go,
Oo.
Song Hanbin, I love you.
Tapos pwede sila mag-tour.
Mm.
O-Bar, tapos, ano po ibang
El Nido.
Tsaka Higakit, Surigao del Norte. So, yun. Kayo guys, saan nyo dadalhin ang ex-love? Kung mag-wish ba sila sa Pilipinas? Kung
Ulit.
saan napunta. Kasi hindi na siya wish bus ba?
tayong
Bakasyon!
Correct. Luzon
Diretso.
to Mindanao, Visayas pala ang kulang.
Correct. Oo nga. So, baka yung mga Sarang base, meron silang masasuggest.
Correct.
No? Sa Visayas, kung saan pwedeng mag-ex-love wish bus. Okay. Drop it down below in the comments. Let us know. And this is the end of our episode. Sobrang we love having this conversation with you guys. And I think these are the kinds of conversation we should constantly have.
Yes.
with our friends and family para, we are always moving forward. Okay, so that is our episode for today. Thank you so much, guys. This has been fun. Share this episode with your friends. We are on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and Threads. Thank you. You're the best. Gumawo, Cheguya, and saranghe!
Saranghe! Heart to heart to!
Heart to X love!
Heart to X love!
Kinikilig ako.
Kinikilig ka sa...
Sa El Nido.
Ni Songwa at ni Hongjong.
Oo.
So, anong gagawin mo doon?
Oo nga, ano gagawin mo?
Ano ka, butler?
Ano
Ano makikisama ko sa kanilang tatlo? Sa kanilang dalawa. Bakit?
Because you're all about fluidity and expression.
Oo nga.
Oh my God.
Okay, ito na yung last kasi kayo na-o ka pa ng o, diba?
Oh.
So ngayon, kung kunyari nasa El Nido ka na, tapos kasama mo na sila, paano yung o mo the first time you see them?
Wait, baka ma-flag tayo.
Ano ba? Gawin mo na, please! Gawin mo na. Gusto ko makita. Gusto ko tuloy makita, bitin!